Welcome back to the BESTIEINLAWS podcast.
Yay! We're getting so good at that, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, like we're killing the game.
Eating it up.
Eating
Killing
it
the
up.
game, yes!
So, welcome back, guys. What
Hi.
episode is this? 8?
7?
7? 8?
9? I'm just counting.
It's one of them. You'll
I think
see
it's 7. I'm not sure, but we weren't here last week because I had one of the worst migraines ever again. But that's something that I have to deal with, having a chronic illness.
Mhm.
But you deal with it, and you take days as they come. And
Mhm.
I wanted to actually have feel good enough to do an actual good video,
Yeah.
or a good podcast. I mean,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to put out a half butt episode.
Yeah.
Because
No.
I care about you guys and I care about you, and I just
Mhm.
really. I don't know, I'm really passionate about everything we put out.
Mhm.
So I just wanted to make sure that I put out something that was, worth a darn,
Mhm.
But yeah. But we're
It's
back
okay.
and we're so excited
Yes,
to be
we're
back.
so excited to be back. So, let's get started. How was your Valentine's Day?
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Yeah.
It was Valentine's Day, y'all.
Yeah.
So this is the first Valentine's Day with my new boyfriend, if you guys didn't know.
Boyfriend, it's official.
It's official. So we made it official on Valentine's Day. He asked me in a
Aw.
little card, and he hand wrote it. He's like, I write like chicken scratch, but it was so sweet.
Aw.
So me and Carl Dean are official now.
Yay.
He's the sweetest. We've already planned 2 trips, by the way, but
Oh,
I'll
really?
get into that in a minute. But it was the sweetest. He met my dad.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a big thing, all
Oh my
at
goodness.
once, which I guess is a little fast. But I mean, at this point with technology today,
Yeah.
he'd already talked to him on FaceTime. And both my parents on FaceTime, and I've
Mhm.
talked to his parents in person and on FaceTime before we were
Mhm.
official anyway.
It was
So-
only time.
Yeah, and I think this day and age, come on.
Yeah.
But no, he's amazing. He's literally
Aw.
great. We went to Chili's last night.
Yay.
Because we were planning, like I was telling you, we're planning a beach trip with his friends. Well, I'm saying his friends. Okay, it's my sister, my sisters, both of them,
Uh-huh.
boyfriend, Michaela's boyfriend,
Uh-huh.
and then my cousin, her husband, and the baby.
So the baby is going?
Yes, the baby
Yay.
is going. Confirming the baby is going.
Yay.
So my brain is just crazy today. I guess it's because I just ate, I literally scarfed down my leftovers from Chili's. So maybe the honey chipotle is getting to me. I don't know. But anyway, so going back to Valentine's Day, he met my dad. Whatever. They literally talked for 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah, it really good.
That is awesome.
I didn't think it was gonna go bad.
Yeah.
But it was they were talking about stuff that just went right over my head. I was like, I don't know what y'all talking about. They started talking about tractors, and it was over.
Oh, yeah.
I do love me a tractor. I just don't know what the part names are, and they kept
Uh-huh.
naming numbers and stuff, and I was like, what?
Yeah, foreign languages.
Yeah. So we went to the Asian restaurant that I used to work at because I wanted sushi, but I didn't even get sushi. I ended up just getting no, we got sushi because we got the Happy Box, but I didn't get just sushi. That's what I wanted, but I got there and I wanted hibachi really bad, so we got the best of both worlds, Hannah Montana, and we got the Happy Box that comes with sushi and that. But yeah, because it's really close to home, and it was late anyway from him. We were sitting there, yapping with Dad, so did that, and then he got me a box of chocolates.
Aww.
And then,
life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
I love that.
I have back in January when I went to Gatlinburg, I ate a bubblegum shrimp by myself, and Forrest Gump is my dad's favorite movie.
Aww.
So I got him a little tin of chocolates, and it said life is like a box of chocolates.
That's the cutest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Anyway, continue.
You're adorable.
It popped in my head.
You're so sweet. That's adorable. But he got me this little light thing. I'll show you. Hold on, I'll go get it because it's really cute. I want to show.
Mara's walking away. Do 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 do. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That is so
video
cute.
viewers, it's like a little thing.
It's like a Beauty and the Beast flower,
Yeah.
but it's got a little butterfly in it.
Is that not the coolest thing
That
you
is
ever
so
seen?
pretty. Yeah.
And it's purple and it's got all kinds of colors and it's just the
That is
sweetest.
so
If you're just
pretty.
listening, please go to the video so
Yes.
you can see how pretty.
But it's like like a purple rose. It's like a Beauty and the Beast rose, and it's purple with gold on it. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my
he's adorable. I
goodness.
love it. I just think it's so precious. I'm just gonna set it right here for now.
Okay.
Okay, running back to set.
Hello. Set like we're professional.
Yeah,
Speaking of professional, this is our last week.
being redneck.
Being redneck. Yeah. She says it's redneck, but it's just the old fashioned. We're actually moving to like big girl equipment next week.
Yeah, we
If
got some
everything
things
plans,
coming. Got a new computer coming.
I've got a camera, SD card, tripod, like all the official business
We're
stuff.
ready, and we're getting new mics soon too. So,
Yes.
but for a minute, we're still gonna do this.
Mhm.
But we both talk with our hands, so we're
Yes.
gonna get like actual like standalone microphones very soon.
Yes.
I just have to, hi, still working 9 to 5, so
Just same here. Same here.
Theme, yeah.
But yeah, guys, I'm so freaking excited about this upgrade.
Yeah, it's
Like,
gonna. It's a big. I mean, it's a big step.
it is a big
So
step.
it's definitely a big deal. And it's just I don't know. It just shows dedication too. I think
Mhm.
because we started here and we're
Mhm.
gonna keep going up, and I
Mhm.
just hope that also happens like in
Well,
general.
and I'm also like at my house. A little fun fact about me: I live alone with my husband. I used to not live alone with my husband. I used to live with my grandmother. Um, and when she passed away, we've been trying to make this house our home. And within the last week, my husband has been working nonstop on trying to get our house situated the way we want it.
Mhm.
And so he has his own room, I have my own room, and then we have the bedroom.
Mhm.
And I'm in the process of making my own room like and number one, a room to play Sims, but number two,
Me.
a place that we could film eventually, like getting a studio kind of set up.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to make it work though, because there is a queen size bed in that room, but we'll make
it's
it work.
fine. We'll make it room
But
work. I said we'll
that's
make it room.
we'll make it room.
We'll-
But yeah, we're in the process of doing that. So maybe eventually, hopefully, we can have like an actual set
yeah,
to come to.
right.
But it'll be a lot of fun. I'm really
But
excited.
I love me too. I'd love
Mhm.
us to have like a table because those microphones have like
Mhm.
clips, so we could like just kind of sit and have like little coffee mugs and like
That'd be so
just cute
cute. Like,
stuff.
what's the drink of the day?
Yeah, we could if you want. We very much could. Like that's adorable.
Mhm.
Mine's gonna be sweet tea.
And mine is gonna be, I don't know.
Which my doctor last time I went and got blood work,
Uh huh.
they said I was pre-diabetic.
Mhm.
I was telling you about that.
Mhm.
Um, I've been drinking more water, but I'm just gonna say if I'm sitting down, and talking on this podcast,
Mhm.
I want sweet tea, and if
I
that's a
don't.
crime, sue me.
I
Life's
don't.
short,
I don't blame you. Life is short. Live it while you got it.
but I do drink water every day. I got one of them a Walla Koala cups. A Walla Koala,
Yeah.
Walla. What is it?
It's just a walla.
Yeah, that one. I got one of them. I got one of them for Christmas, and I
Mhm.
put stickers all over it.
Uh
Like I
huh.
got Jack and Jack stickers. I've got Dolly stickers. I got
Uh
Hello
huh.
Kitty and her friend stickers.
Mhm.
Um, and like butterfly stickers, obviously.
Of course. Yeah.
But I made it my own. I left it in my car. But anyway,
Yeah.
but I drink water in that every single day. I take it
Mhm.
to work with me and whatnot. So I'm doing better. I'm getting
Yeah.
there.
Yay.
But I'm still a cup girl. Oh my gosh, like
Mhm.
yeah. And every once in a while, I'll bring my Stanley. But here recently, I've just been taking my, Koala Wallow, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just drinking. Like, we have a break room at work,
Mhm.
and in that break room, I do not drink Dasani, and I do not drink Aquafina. But the only other kind they have is that like Essentia or the Life Water or Smart Water.
Mhm.
Those are the only ones I'll drink. I will not touch Dasani or Aquafina unless there's absolutely nothing in the fridge.
Have you watched the conspiracy theory about Dasani that they put salt in it to make you thirstier? Like Shane
Well, that
Dawson.
would
Have you saw that?
I have not, but that would explain why it tastes like dirt.
Yeah,
Like,
it don't taste good anyway. But they say that they put like
mhm,
sodium in there so um you become more thirsty because if you eat saltier things or
yeah,
you're gonna be more likely to have something to drink.
yeah.
So they I think boost up that salt content so you'll want to drink more of their water.
That's
I think that's
stupid.
what it is.
Nobody drinks their water anyway, so.
I mean, yeah, but I think it was something like that. I don't know the
Mhm.
full conspiracy, but I
Mhm.
do remember watching that video back in the day. That's been a few
Mhm.
years ago now, but I reckon they still do it. I don't know.
Well, I remember, speaking of conspiracy theories, I was a huge Shane Dawson girly back in the
Oh,
day.
absolutely. I still am. I
Like,
know some people are still against him, but I forgive people,
mhm.
even if they are on the internet, because I remember that people are people.
Mhm.
You know, it don't matter.
I
Oh,
just dropped my mic. Sorry.
it's all right. But like I remember that people are people. You
Mhm.
know, like everybody is, and so
Mhm.
I just and I think they're sweet. I just
Mhm.
think they're sweet with their little family, and
Mhm.
I mean, come on, cancel culture just makes me angry.
It's so
Now,
stupid. Like
some
we have
people
bigger things
deserve
to
it.
worry
Some
about.
people deserve it, but not.
Yes.
I don't. I think everybody deserves to be accountable for their actions. Don't
Mhm.
get me wrong, but I don't think you should like berate people
Hmm.
because they're still human beings.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, yes, every time like
Mhm.
a conspiracy video come up, I'll be coming home from school
Mhm.
and I was ready. I had my pig shirt on.
My,
I was ready.
I never had any of his merch, but I can tell you, I would come home and like after school, but if I didn't have to work that day, I would grab my snacks, sit at the table, put on Shane Dawson, eat my food, do my homework, and like that would be my evening until my mom
Period.
come home at like 7. Like literally, that's what I would do from 4 o'clock till 7. It
I
was
love that.
wonderful. Loved it.
I remember whenever, like so vividly, I did have the pig shirt. I bought it on
Mhm.
Amazon for like $20. Like his merch
Mhm.
was really like good deal.
Mhm.
And as a 16-year-old with like making like $80 a week,
Mhm.
it was good for me.
Yeah.
So I remember whenever I first started like trying to do like YouTube or like just stuff in general. I made a video in that shirt, full glam. Okay, I
Mhm.
had pink eyeshadow. I was living my life,
Mhm.
and it like I was trying to do a conspiracy video,
Mhm.
and it this video's hidden now. You can't find it. Um, but anyway,
Yeah.
um, like I'm sitting there trying to prove the whole like Instagram is listening to you. Like so I
Mhm.
would talk about stuff and then like see if it would pop up on my
Mhm.
explore page. You know
Yeah.
all that. You remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that was the video. That was it. Like I tried so hard. I'm like I
Mhm.
don't know.
Speaking of hidden videos, you need to post more of Mara from the Vault videos.
Oh my gosh,
I
I do, don't I?
loved them so much.
Well, fun fact: my YouTube channel that I used to have, I have unprivated a lot of them. I've put a lot of them on public, so you can go see them. Some of them. And I've been re-uploading like
Yeah.
my TikToks on Shorts on there now because I want to start going back and actually doing my YouTube channel again. I
Mhm.
just don't know what I want to do yet, so
Mhm.
it's up. I mean, you
Mhm.
can go and see my old videos now, but um, at Mara T. But I just haven't like
Mhm.
really got into the like what am I gonna do on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, because I of course I want to do like makeup stuff and a lot of the stuff
Mhm.
that I do on TikTok, but I'm just not sure how I want to do it yet because I want to be different. I don't want to be like
Mhm.
everybody else.
Yeah.
It's just hard finding ideas, I guess.
Mhm.
And I don't know, it's kind of like a writer's block, but like for starting up your YouTube
Yeah.
channel you haven't been to since
Yeah.
you're 18. It's kind of hard.
Well, see, the way I think about it is like I would love to be a vlogger, but
Hmm.
my life is so boring.
Me.
Like I literally work 11:30 to 11:30, 5 to 6 days a week. What do I do on the spare time? Eat, watch TikToks, and lay in my bed. Like that's
Yeah,
literally
and
all
like
I
I don't
do.
think anybody wants to watch that for of
No.
me like coming home and be like, hey, I just worked a 9 to 7.
Yeah.
Here's me like making dinner.
Yeah. Like here's dinner, here's me folding laundry, get top of the morning to you, you know?
Yeah,
Like I do some things, but like it's like once in a blue moon.
yeah. Well, when I was like 16 and I was doing my little like vlogs and stuff,
Mhm.
I only vlogged like going places. Like so, if we
Mm.
went to the campground or we went to like a show, a concert or something. I
Mhm.
have two like Jack and Jack ones that are
Mhm.
still up, and they're like I think one of them's like 30 something minutes, but like
Mhm.
I had edited everything on my phone, and I did it in
Mhm.
high school. Like I remember being in science class and I was editing that vlog
Mhm.
because we didn't do anything. That teacher was terrible. I don't know how he
Really?
made it through school, but anyway, that's shade. Sorry. But yeah, I would just like do stuff like that because I don't know how people daily vlog.
Mhm.
Because like I don't know.
I don't know either. Like, of course, like the people who do the daily vlog are like
They're
they
good.
have the money to do things
Yeah,
daily,
to go like do stuff and show
and
you
they don't have a
things.
9 to 5 minus social media or whatever.
Yeah.
These we gotta figure it out more. We gotta
Yeah,
figure
I
it
don't know how
out.
these people do it.
I know. Speaking of high school, I know you just mentioned it.
Yeah.
Guess what? My high school just put in their freaking school that I am livid about.
Can I let me really try to guess?
Okay, it
A
was in.
chocolate fountain.
No, but that's kind of close. It was in the library. You wouldn't think these two go together, but kind of yes.
A Starbucks?
No, but they have their own coffee shop. Literally got. Well, okay, I'm heated now.
Oh, she's mad.
Literally got rid, because everybody has laptops now. Got
Yeah.
rid of the computer lab. Put a freaking coffee shop in the library.
Like a real one?
Like it's staff ran. Like the lunch ladies will run it during the day when there's not lunch. But like a full blown coffee shop. Like has
For high
espresso machine
schoolers?
for high schoolers. But you know what really makes me angry? I'm using her leg as a whatever ball. I don't
I
know.
can't wait to edit that.
Literally, you know what makes me angry?
What's that?
I had college classes in high school.
Yeah, me too.
It was Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tuesday, Thursday, I would take my breakfast, go up to the library in my high school, eat while doing my college class homework.
Right.
I would get yelled at for drinking my Sonic cherry limeade and eating my BLT because I hated breakfast food from Sonic, so I would literally only get a BLT. I would get yelled at. You're not supposed to be eating in here. And they literally have a whole freaking cafe in there now.
Can you get like donuts?
No. Oh, from the cafe?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you can
Because
get.
then I think that the principle of that is just rude.
I don't know what you can get in it. All I know is that it said it's called Books and Brew or Brew and Books or something.
Okay, that's cute.
I mean, it is cute, and like a coffee shop and a library, super cute, but not in high school.
Yeah, that's
where it's the same librarian who yelled at me for eating my freaking BLT. It really angers me.
I love a cherry limeade.
I love cherry
Sorry.
limeade. No,
Squirrel
it's
moment,
good.
but ugh.
Dude,
Yum.
my favorite drink from Sonic ever is a dirty Dr. Pepper.
Have you had the Paris Hilton?
No, I saw
It's
it.
so good. I had to get it because I love her.
I haven't been.
That's hot. Sorry. That was terrible. Sorry. I love you, Paris.
I haven't been to Sonic in a very long time. The last time I went is when Dirty Dr. Peppers were getting really like popular.
Those are good.
But oh my god,
I love the coconut.
Oh,
and the lime
I don't do coconut, but I'll do regular
cream.
Yeah,
sweet
regular cream with lime, and oh my god, it was so good.
But I get all that, and then I can do with or without the coconut. Some days I'm like, that's a little much because mixed with the lime. But I have to. Sometimes I do extra lime because I like how that tastes.
Oh yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes. I love putting any kind of flavoring in.
I just love fun drinks. I love being a girl.
Dude, I love being a girl.
You know what I mean?
There's a sound going around on TikTok where it's like, I just love being a woman. And then I think back and I'm like, do I though? Like, I love being a woman. But
no,
it's also
I really
like,
do.
But like, there's
like
so much.
even the minor inconveniences, I'm like, it's fine. At least I'm not a man.
That is my thought process of at least I'm not a man.
Like, thank God,
Yeah.
He really did his big one.
Oh my goodness. The reason that sound keeps popping up on my TikTok is I am currently buying stuff for my cruise that I'm going on in May, and I'm so excited.
I'm buying beach stuff too because we're going to the beach.
I'm so excited. When are you going?
I'm going in October. I'm going to Panama City.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep. But we're going on a cruise in May, and I got my tax return back, and it was me and my husband split it because we filed jointly, so we split it in half. So my half went all towards a Shein order.
Me!
And it's coming next week, so y'all stay tuned for a haul on my TikTok. But I literally bought like 8 bathing suits because none of my bathing suits fit me anymore.
You're too little.
I'm not that, but thank
You're too
you.
little. She's too little.
But we had to buy like we have two formal dinners on this cruise because
Oh,
normally all the cruises I
cool.
go on, there's only
I've
been
never been
one.
on a cruise. I want to go.
Dude, you should.
Do you
They are
recommend?
highly recommend.
Okay. I already have 2 vacations this year, and I think that's enough.
Next year you
So
have
next year,
to.
I think the goal is to go on a
You
cruise.
have to. Like this year we're leaving out of Port Canaveral, which is Orlando.
Okay.
And we're going to Aruba, Curacao, and Grand Turk.
Oh
And
wow,
I'm
that's
so
awesome.
freaking excited.
Now, do you like when they get? I
Uh
kind of know how cruises work, but not really.
huh. Mhm.
So forgive me if it's a dumb question.
No, it's okay.
But like, do you whenever you go into those places, do
Uh
you
huh.
get to spend time there, right?
Oh
Like you
yeah.
get to go out and like see
Yeah.
it.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not just you cruising through it. Like, oh, you were in there. You know
Yeah.
what I
It's
mean?
not like a cruise, like quote unquote cruise of like a cruise in like you drive through or whatever.
Yeah.
No, this is like they take you there, they dock
Mm.
for the day, and then they'll take you to the next place. They'll dock for the day. Like whenever we go to Aruba, one of the places we're getting in like super late. Like we're
Mhm.
getting there at 1 p.m., which is super late. And they don't leave the port until 11. So like we're
Oh.
there for a good chunk of the day.
Mhm.
What are they doing downstairs?
So a girl's moving in,
Uh
so she
huh.
might be like hammering stuff. I don't know.
It sounds like she's breaking walls down.
Yeah, it sounded like that for a few days.
I was just making sure that nobody's like actively breaking in.
No, we're fine.
Okay.
She's just moving in. She's real sweet. I know
Oh,
her sister. I went to school with her.
Well, I saw the listing on Facebook Marketplace. I showed Jonathan, and he was like, "I'm not living in Rogersville." And I was like, "Well, fine
Period.
then."
You know what that is?
Like what?
Relevant information, and I
Oh,
understand.
well,
I mean, no, I didn't want relevant. What is it? Valid.
relatable.
Valid. No, that's valid. Valid.
But he was like, "I'm not living there," and I was like, "You know
Well,
what?"
my man got land in Sevierville. Carl Dane does.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna probably end up living there if everything works
Which
out.
is literally Dolly Parton of you.
It's 20
Very.
minutes away from Dollywood.
Yeah, you said that you like. Is it on that main road that takes you to Dollywood, or off
Sure.
of it?
I don't remember.
Speaking of Dolly Parton, what's the song of the week for you? Because I think I know what it is for you, but I don't know.
You know what it is, because she said Dolly.
Yeah.
Y'all, my two worlds collided today, or not
Collided?
today, collided on the Valentine's Day.
Uh huh.
Miss Sabrina Carpenter came out with her deluxe album.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Please, please, please. Featuring Dolly Parton. Like, are you kidding me?
Oh, it is so good.
It's so good I could cry. So like I'm so happy. I love them so much.
Mhm.
Like so much. And when I found that out, I literally screamed. Like I'm not even kidding. Like somebody hit me. Like I was so happy.
Yeah.
So that's my song of the week.
Uh-huh.
Also Busy Woman
Yes.
in 15 minutes, cuz all the like those are
Yes.
the songs she put on the
On
deluxe too.
Yeah.
So I have 3 because those are just newbies, but
Yes.
like new songs, but
Mhm.
no, I can't. Like, I still listen to the regular version,
Mhm.
but it's like, come on, you know, there's a Dolly version.
Well, and Dolly Parton and Sabrina Carpenter, like you wouldn't think that their voices go so well
No,
together, but they do, and
they
it
do.
sounds beautiful.
And
It's
the
like
music video is adorable.
yes,
They look so good. Their
and
makeup, oh my
oh
god,
yes,
little
everything
outfits,
about it.
and they had matching shoes,
I
like
know.
platforms. Like, oh my gosh, I love them.
I love short queens.
Oh, I do too.
They're so, like that song. Genuinely, like it was a close contender, but then Tate McRae released an album, and
Mhm.
oh my god. I know you're a Sabrina Carpenter girly.
Mhm.
I'm a Tate McRae girly, and it
Yes.
has recently become a thing of me.
Mhm. I still like her too. I
Listen.
will say. So I like a few. I just
Mhm.
listened to the first couple. I can't remember what the name of it is, but there's
Mhm.
one on there. It just makes me want to shake. You know, it just makes me want to get down.
Yeah. Well, I know that like either I think it was last episode. Yeah, it had to have been either last episode or the episode before.
I think it was the episode
Um,
before, maybe.
Sports Car was the song of the week.
Yeah.
That is still running true this week, but also another one that I've been listening to on repeat is Signs. Oh my god, it is so good.
Is that by her too?
Yes, it's on the new album, and oh my god, it is so good. I love everything about it. And Miss Tate McRae, you may be younger than me, but girl, yes, yes,
Period.
please.
Period.
And I remember watching her. Like I was in.
She beat Maddie. on Dance Moms?
Yes, that and I used to watch her all the time on YouTube. Like she would post
Oh,
singing
really?
videos. Yes. And I
Huh.
didn't realize it was her until she started releasing a bunch of music.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Wait, is this the same girl?" Like, yes, it is, and I'm obsessed with her.
That's crazy.
I think your microphone just turned off.
Is it really?
I think so.
Hello?
Because it went orange and then turned off.
Did I?
It turned back on.
Okay. I don't know what happened. So that's gonna sound really weird for a minute. But it's fine.
Maybe.
I love technical difficulties.
Hey, well, hopefully next week or
Yeah.
sometime soon.
We'll have like microphones that will not down on us. Now I'm gonna be looking at this whole episode to make sure.
Oh, it's okay.
It literally went off again.
Really?
Yeah.
Here we can share.
Okay. We're gonna have to do this episode.
We can cuddle.
We can cuddle.
Speaking of cuddle, what is this called?
A sweater.
It has clouds on it and it looks really comfy.
It's very soft. I think it's just a vibe. My mom bought it for me.
Aw, it's so cute. I also have another song this week, but it is very not pop girly of me. It is very Christianly of me. Monday Morning Faith by SCU Worship has been on repeat in my head.
Slay.
It is so good. So good. Highly recommend. But yeah, those are my songs of the week.
Mine are all Sabrina, but it's fine. Well, technically Dolly too, but
I can't blame you, honestly. Her deluxe album.
It was just so good. I can't.
Yes.
Ugh. See, that's one of the things that make me want to say, I just love being a woman.
Yes, because I know, a lot of men out there can appreciate the pop girlies, but as a woman, you just relate to them so much more.
Oh yeah.
And I love that we're including all of the pop girlies like Charlie XCX and Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish and Ariana Grande, Tate McRae, Sabrina Carpenter. All of them are being included, and it's such a big variety.
It is.
But it's all we're all a big community together, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, no, and I love that they don't all sound the same.
Yes.
Because usually there was a while there that I was like, oh, there's some people that sound the same.
Dude, I know. You tell me about it.
You know?
Yeah.
But yesterday we went to a record store and I got a lot of old country albums.
Mm-hmm.
Got some of them. And then that's when we went to Chili's and figured out what we were doing.
What record store did you go to?
It's that one that's across from the mall. In Morsham.
Yeah.
It's called Retro something.
Yeah.
And we went to another one. What was that? I don't remember the name of it, but it was Audios or something. That's probably not even right, but it's fine. Shout out to the owner though. He was so nice. He was the sweetest thing.
No.
So the reason I'm getting into this because there's a story. So basically, we're sitting there looking through everything, and I see this picture on the wall, and it's Dolly, okay? Mm-hmm. And it's a poster from, I think it's the, I don't know, Great Balls of Fire, maybe that album. I can't remember, from the top of my head, but I think it's a poster that was exclusive to that, and, not a lot of them have it, the originals, you know? So, anyway, he's got that in a frame. Mm-hmm. And I asked him, and I was kind of kidding, I was half kidding. I was like, how much you want for that, you know? I said, I'll give you a crisp $20 bill and a handshake, if I can have that. Yeah. Well, he said, and I bet I had him convinced. And I was like, I'm just kidding. He's like, well, it's one of a kind. I really don't want to sell it. I was like, oh, that's fine. But I told him, I said, I have 2 copies of that album at home, so it's fine. I'll see if I have the poster. I don't, but it's fine. Yeah. But anyway, so we're aggravating him and stuff, and he's like, you better have me convinced, And finally, we're going to the front, and he's like, you okay with not buying that? I'm like, yeah, it's fine, because I don't want to take it from him. Yeah. Well, my boyfriend goes, I'll give you $20 for it. And I'm like, oh my god. I was like, this poor man. Yeah. And I was like, well, I ain't telling you no, and I ain't telling you yes. You know? So here he is haggling this man again. And I was like, oh my god. And then my sister's getting mad. My older sister. She's like, leave this man alone. He doesn't want to sell it. She was so mad at me. But he told me, he said, if you go home and you look in your albums and you don't have it, he's like, come back and I'll give it to you. Well, I don't have it, so I'm coming back. No, I feel bad. I'm not gonna take that man's picture. But he's just, I don't know.
You know, you need for Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Listen, my little sister is big into Dolly Parton too, and a couple months ago, I took her to Dollywood. Like, it was just me and her. And on the way home, I was like, "What do you want to listen to?" Because, like, I don't know. Like, my dad is very religious, but he also has, like, he listens to dad rock, and he listens to, like, Eagles and Fleetwood Mac, and my stepmom, like, they listen to a bunch of different music. So I'm like, I don't know what music I can play for her that she'll sing along to. And she goes, you can just play Dolly Parton. And so we play Dolly Parton, and I could, like, one of my core memories now is her little baby voice singing To Hear You Come Again. Literally melts my heart, and it makes me want to cry. And, like, every time that I want to, like, every time I miss her a lot. Yeah. Like, every time I miss her, I'll just play Here You Come Again and listen to it. And, like, I love this song because of you, but listening, like, having that memory of, like, like my baby sister singing it in the back seat makes me sob all the time. That is the
sweetest thing I've ever heard.
I love that. Because she'll just be, like, we were literally in the car, and, like, we played it, and then she goes, Becca, can you play it again? I was like, yeah. And I'm up in the front seat. And she goes, Bugga, are you crying? I was like, no. And she goes, yeah, you are. Daddy says you cry a lot. I was like, okay.
Oh my gosh, rude. Bless your heart.
Well, because I love her.
Yeah, that's so
But I do cry a lot. But I was like,
I do too, same.
Again, I love being a woman because you can be emotional and.
You know what makes me sad though? It's like some guys like think they can't cry. Like, you're allowed.
Yes.
I told my boyfriend that we were FaceTiming, and I said, Carl Dean. I didn't say Carl Dean. But yeah. I was like, you're allowed to, like, show emotion and, like, cry.
You're allowed to cry, yeah.
Like, you're allowed. And, you know, he's just like, well, I know. I was like, okay. And that's the conversation. But I was like, you're allowed. I hate, like, stuff like that. That's, like, be a man or whatever. I don't. It just makes me. Like,
well, my husband told me, he was like, I grew up not being, like, not necessarily not being allowed to show my emotions, but he was like, I grew up around my dad, who is a military man, who was always told not to show his emotions. So he's like, it's very hard for me to express my emotions. Like, when I get angry, I shut down. When I get upset, I shut down. When I get sad, mad, whatever, I shut down. And the only time that I've ever saw this man cry was on our wedding day. And he told me that he would never, like, I would never see him cry again until the day that his parents pass away or the day I make him a dad. And he was like, I genuinely...
he cried when he had your surgery.
Did he? Oh, did he?
Remember?
Oh, yeah, he did!